gentlemen, we have an amazing guest all the way from South Africa. Would you please make it feel very welcome? It's Alfred, Adriaan!
So I'm at ORT International and I am getting ready to fly to Doha, and then from Doha it's a 3-hour wait, then I go to Perth. So like 25 hours of traveling. Very long flight, and this one is longer. 3 hours in this airport in Doha, and then we are off to Australia, Perth. So I'm in Doha, beautiful airport, beautiful. Look at the train there top. Train running through the airport. Very neat, clean. My first time coming through here ever. Bruh driving his case around the airport. Fancy. Listen, this is a beautiful airport and it's lovely. The flight's great. I mean, it's a good flight. Scatter, very nice, but if I was to bring my parents here, I would not fly them by like Doha. It's too far. If I was coming to see Doha, great, but just to pass through here, it's like I've been on, and I can take stuff. Like this is like a 10-hour flight. I have to fly again now for longer, 11 to Perth. It's long. If it's like 2 to 3 grand more expensive, whatever if you can afford it, go direct. Go to Australia at least. I'm in Australia after just over like 23 hours of traveling. I'm here. So, 25 hours later and I am in Perth. Just got myself a SIM card for my phone so I can be in contact with my wife and kid. By the way, just an interesting point, for $12, which is around 150 rand, you get 40 gigs worth of data and unlimited calls with Vodafone over here. Just think about that when they're charging us 150 rand a gig in South Africa. But anyway, I am in Perth. And now I've got to find an Uber to get to my hotel. So I'm finally outside. I am waiting for my Uber. That's one of the services that I really rely on overseas. Like when I get here to countries and I have to travel, I don't have to download a different app. I don't have to change the banking details. It just works everywhere. And that is the one thing I do appreciate about Uber. It's obviously a little bit more expensive here, but it's still the most convenient choice, especially when especially when you arrive at the airport and you don't want to find a train or all those kinds of things. You just want to get to a base and figure things out. So you see me with no mask on indoors because it is no longer mandatory to wear a mask in Australia except when you are in hospitals. So I'm finally in the room. This is like the apartment. When I come to the festival, they always sort of manage my stay. and they always book me in here, and it's always like it's huge. It's lovely. There's a big bedroom. Let's put it on. This is so nice. It's been 24 hours plus, like 26, more like 26. And yeah, this is my accommodations. It's very big for one person. I even have a little lounge. So they always put me up in a nice place, which is nice. So I managed to fall asleep last night. It is now 9 a.m. in Perth, and it is 3 a.m. in Johannesburg. So I've got to get up because I've got a little bit of an apartment vibe here. I always go and buy some groceries. Here's a Woolworths here, but it's not like fancy Woolworths like I was in South Africa. Anyway, then I'm probably gonna come back, take a walk around, get a coffee, come back, and then prepare for my shows tonight. I've got a gala show tonight. A gala is basically what they do is it's part of the festival. So I've got other shows I'm also doing as part of the festival. So the festival asked me to be on this gala show and then on Best of the Fest. The first show starts tonight. I'm doing 10 minutes at this lineup show with other big Australian and New Zealand comedians. And yeah, that's part of the Australian festival. And then I'm doing my one-man show, as you guys know, that I've been advertising here. There's still a few tickets left. So hopefully after tonight, the Australians will like me and they will buy the last few tickets for my one-man show in Australia. Which is why also I need to say that I don't think a lot of people know this, but the truth is I have to cater for both parties. It's not just South Africans in my shows. So the show's predominantly in English, and it is gonna be universal so that people can, relate and everyone can participate and have fun. So yeah, that's the start of my day. So this is the comedy club here in Perth. I played at the last two times. Really cool spot. Really, really cool. This time I'm not playing here. I'm doing all theatre events, but if you're ever around here, it's nice. So sushi is really amazing here. And they do a long roll where you can just like buy a little takeout with a squeeze, thing like that. So don't cut it up for you. But everywhere, sushi is everywhere, and it is really good here. So yeah, I'm having sushi for breakfast, and now I'm gonna go buy some groceries from my place. Listen, I like to try new things, and this looks amazing. I mean, easy mac in a microwave. But in my experience, I've tried a lot of these fancy things from other countries, and then, well, the like box stuff, dry stuff. There's no way mac and cheese is gonna be good like in a microwave, man. Nah. I'm very proud of myself. I'm being very moderate with my shopping. Because the first time I got here, I went nuts. I just bought everything I haven't eaten in my life before. Because I was now curious. Yo, and I'm not a waster. So now, have you ever had to have cereal 3 times a day on one day, the day before you leave? The soup says, used by 5 July. We are in May now. I don't trust any soup that doesn't go off within 5 days. Here's the thing everyone always jokes about, the self-checkout. And that's that. Listen, there's obviously cameras and the system works really well. It's not like you're gonna just walk out with stuff that you didn't pay for. Well, ek sal te skuldig voel in elk geval. But it's really efficient, works really well. So, it's showtime. I've got to go. Call time is in about 10 minutes. It's just down the road. It's called the Regal Theatre. And I'm doing a showcase tonight, which should be a pretty big audience. So yes, let's see how this goes. So I'm doing my first gala tonight. That's the theatre. 2,000 seats. Wish me luck. So I'm backstage with the other comics. Show is on. I'm on third. So that was that. That's the theatre behind me, the Regal Theatre. That was my first night out. I'm back tomorrow at another theatre. And then on Friday night, I start my first one-man shows. And then on Saturday night, I have another one-man show. The festival has added a few seats. It was sold out, but I think the festival added just like extra few seats because they had it blocked for media. I think there's like 10 more seats for Friday night now, so come through if you can. And yeah, that for the evening, and it was a good night, worked out really well, and yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, see you then, say that.